is a wonderful day to be here and share music together. My influence from the 60s was from one very, very sweet lady by the name of Judy Collins. I just think that she's the bee's knees. And this song that I'm going to start off with in the wonderful gathering time, and Marshall Rosenberg are here to sing along and play along with me. And I'm going to sing you a song that was written by Ian Tyson in 1964 and performed with the lovely Sylvia. And my hero, Judy Collins, covered this song in 1969, and this is the song that I want to share with you today. There's a young man that I know, his age is 21, comes from down in southern Colorado, just out of the service, and he's looking for his fun someday soon, going with him someday soon. My daddy cannot stay in town 'cause he rides the rodeo. Mama says that he will leave me crying, but I will follow him right down the toughest road I know. Someday soon, going with him someday soon. When he comes to call my pie, he got a good word to say. I guess it's 'cause he was just as wild in his younger days. So blow you all blue northern, know my love to me. He's riding in tonight from California. He loves his damned old rodeo as much as he loves me. Someday soon, going with him someday soon. When he comes to call my pie, he got a good word to say. I guess it's 'cause he was just as wild in his younger days. So now you all through northern, know my love to me. He's riding in tonight from California. He loves his damned old rodeo as much as he loves me. Someday soon, going with him someday soon. Someday soon, I'm going with him someday soon. Thanks all so much together in time at Marshall. Well, look who's up on stage. Everybody remember the fantastic set that Larry Calker just played? We've got him back for a little longer.
What?
Thank you. I wanted to point out that I will be right back here many times between now and November 17th. But my favorite time that I will be back here is on November 17th, when I get the unbelievable pleasure of opening up the show for Doug and Talisha Williams, whom I understand is a very popular group here, and I can't think of a bigger honor than to return and share the stage with them, and I hope to see you all back here on November 17th. So I was born in 1966. And so by many, many standards, that was a little too late. I did not really receive the full benefit of the glorious music that the 60s had to offer. And I'm a little sad about that. I turned that around and made a nice song out of it. So this is a song called Born Too Late. And Larry's going to play this with me. 1966 is when I first opened my eyes upon a world of conflict at the height of changing times. When I read what was going on, I want to learn much more, 'cause it makes me wish I had been born 20 years before. This land of yours and mine saw civil rights and civil wrongs, when the troubadours of justice raised their voices through their songs. I would love to have been part of that, but I wasn't really there. I was born too late for the great folks scare. I was born too late for the great folks scare. I'd have hung around at Gertie's at the gaslight and the bitter end. I'd love to have Pete Seeger and dear Woody as my friends. Peter, Paul, and Mary would have sung with me, I bet. And the Kingston Trio also would have been a fine quartet. With all the folk song players, I know I would have held my own. I could sing the songs with all the girls like Judy, Joni, and Joan. Me and Dave and Rock would jam, we would have made a hell of a pair. But I was born too late for the great folks scare. I was born too late for the great folks scare. Even with the songs that fill the world that I lived in, I never heard the answer blowing in the wind. When I was a child, I played with toys that were proper for my time. But strumming on this here guitar was the last thing on my mind. Just 3 years old for Woodstock, I was sadly unaware. I was born too late for the great folks scare. I was born too late for the great folks scare. Born in 1966 and life just isn't fair. That was way too late for the great folks scare. I was born too late for the great folks scare. Thank you. Harry Crawford, thank you guys. Well, the last song that I want to sing for everybody today is a song that I wrote to say thank you in the best way that I know how to all the people that I have crossed paths with who are fantastic musicians that have inspired me to write better, to sing better, to express my ideas better. There have been so many of them ever since I was a little kid in 1966 and all the way up to today. And one of those people are one of my favorite singers, Mara Levine. Thank you.
I don't know if I'm on. Here we are.
I will never forget the sounds of my mother's favorite songs right outside my room, playing her records and singing along, passing on a love of music just as my grandmother once had done. How good it is to know that's where I come from. The gift of sound you gave to me never runs out. It goes on endlessly. How sweet the joy I found from your gift of sound. When I sing the old songs, I remember my father's radio, how he would reach out his hand to turn the sound down low. Then he'd say to me, go on and sing your heart out, dear. I can't help but know that's how I got here. A gift of sound you gave to me never runs out. It goes on endlessly. How sweet the joy I found from your gift of sound. This is a beautiful day, and I want to take just a minute to thank all the people that made this day possible for us. Saul Zeller and Faye and all the volunteers at the borderline, and Mara Levine for doing all the coordination. What a lovely day they made for us. We thank them very much. We all learned from someone, knowing where it came from, can help us understand His gift from heaven's hand. To all who came before, who let the angels sing through them, I owe a debt of gratitude for building up this fire in me, and then teaching me to read and write and speak in tongues of chorus, verse, and rhyme. How glad I am to know that's how this language became mine. The gift of sound you gave to me never runs out. It goes on endlessly. How sweet the joy I found from your gift of sound you gave to me never runs out. It goes on and on and on. How sweet the joy I found from your gift of sound. Wow, what a beautiful place. Thank you so much, everybody. What a wonderful afternoon.
Christine DeLeon. One more time for Christine. So I think this will take a couple of minutes.